Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my second attempt to stream this. If you were here 2 days ago, I streamed for about 10 minutes and then my internet just kind of crapped out. But we have fixed that. Well, I said I was going to stream from the Trash Taste Studios yesterday, and then I completely forgot that I had a recording yesterday with Trash Taste. So I couldn't stream. So it has to be today, and I have found a solution to my internet problems, and that solution is creating a massive tripwire across my entire department. So I basically just bought a 20-meter long Ethernet cable and just wired up my internet from my computer to my router, which is about 15 meters on the other side of my apartment. So if I have internet issues today, I'm literally going to fucking scream. So there should be no problems, hopefully, touch wood. Thank you very much for the subscription, Crazy Ginger. Hello. Afternoon from Australia. Hello from Japan. If you didn't know, I live in Japan now, but yes. If you weren't here 2 days ago, I'm just gonna redo my introduction. Today, we are going to be going through the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Now, the nominations were announced like 5 days ago now, so I'm guessing most of you have already voted. Thank you for all these subs, by the way, ET Plays. But we are going to be going through all the nominations. You guys have probably voted by now because it's been a while. I'm very late on this. Thank you very much for the subscription. But I have still not seen any of the nominations aside from the one that I streamed 2 days ago. And basically we're going to be going through all of them and we're going to be giving 3 votes, okay? One is going to be my actual vote. The second one is going to be who I think is going to win. Because my actual vote and the person and the vote who I think is going to win is not always one and the same. And the third one is going to be your vote. We're going to have a viewer vote to see how good your taste is. Now, the problem is we're going to be using Twitch poll, and the issue is that Twitch only allows for 5 categories. There are 6 possible votes in the Crunchyroll nominations. So I'm going to be picking one that we're going to just drop off from the votes.
Awesome, mate. Glad your stream is going smoothly. I guess you finally closed all those hentai tabs.
I hope so, otherwise Twitch will probably ban me soon. But yes, we're going to be, because, you know, in every category, thank you for all these subscriptions, by the way. I'm sorry I'm not reading out all the names. I just want to do my intro. So where was I? Yeah, so in every category, there's normally one bum nomination, right? There's normally that one nomination that's just there to fill in the numbers. And most of the time, it's pretty obvious what that nomination is. So I'm going to be picking the one bum nomination that we're going to leave off for the viewer vote. If not, then we'll probably decide together which one we think that nobody's going to vote for. So, without further ado, let's just jump into it. So, I mean, you already know the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. We are going to be going, because it seems to be going from like the most popular category to the least popular category. I am going to be starting from the bottom up. So, we've already done fantasy. Now, I want to redo fantasy, okay? Garrett, if you're listening, can you just start the poll now? Because I didn't get to see the... Okay, so here are the 6 nominations, and we are leaving off Dragon Quest. So, last time when I streamed this... Okay, the poll will come up in a second. But last time when I streamed this, I voted for ReZero because I think it's the only real... winner for this one. I mean, if you haven't seen my Anime of the Year video or my Anime in 2020 video, ReZero was my Anime of the Year. So this one was a pretty easy one because some others that I like Dorohedoro, is a great fucking show. But I don't think that, I don't think that it's... When I think of fantasy, I don't think of something brutal like Dorohedoro. That's more of like a cyberpunk. That's closer to like a cyberpunk post-apocalyptic, very grimy world, you know what I mean? So, man, did someone gift me a fuck ton of donations? I totally haven't been keeping up. But thank you for all these thank you for all these subscriptions. But my mod right now should be working on the poll. So, I think I'm going to have a guess. Okay, there you go. You got a minute to vote, guys. Best fantasy. Go fucking crazy. And then, in the meantime, I'm going to thank you for all the subscriptions. Thank you, Trixar, for the sub. You have a minute to vote, guys. So, I'm going to hope that ReZero... I'll be very surprised if ReZero doesn't win. Thank you very much, Bloodblade, for subscribing. I will be very surprised if ReZero doesn't win this, but what I'm more interested in is the percentage of who's gonna come second, because I'm curious to see how much of a landslide this is going to be. And like I'm gonna see if there's like how many people have voted for Decadence. I'm very curious to see the dozens of people that... The dozens of Decadence stands that I know exist in chat. Alright. Oh shit. Okay, so... Decadence got 33 votes. Well done, Decadence stands. You are... There are literally dozens of you. Dozens! But yes, that was... As expected, yesterday it was 78, so today ReZero got a massive landslide win of 74%, followed by Tower of God, not so surprising. I'm surprised that there are only 74 votes for Ascendance of a Bookworm, because I assume that everyone who I've met who's seen Ascendance of a Bookworm really, really fucking likes Ascendance of a Bookworm. And I'm surprised that it did not come higher. So maybe not enough people have seen Ascendance of a Bookworm. I haven't seen Ascendance of a Bookworm, but aside from that, no surprises there. All right, let's. So that's basically where we left off last time. So now we get to go for best couple, and there were quite a few couples this year that I think were... I mean, there's one couple that comes off the top of my head that I think is going to get my vote, and if they didn't get nominated, I'm fucking leaving, okay? Let's have a look at the nominations.
Please welcome your nominees for the following category.
Tonikawa. That is my... Oh, baby! Skip nominations, we got it. What? What? Who fucking put this on? They're not even a couple. Oh, okay. Like, okay, that is a legit couple. That is a legit couple. I'll give it that. No, no. Come on, come on. Guys. They're not even a couple yet. Come on. Alright. I can get behind that. I get behind that ship. But to be honest, oh my god. Fuck me. Inspector was 2020? What the fuck?
At Crunchyroll.com/Anime Awards.
Gigguk, say hi to my friend Maplix, your biggest fan ever, UWU.
Hey Maplix. I don't know what to say, but thank you for watching my stuff and hope you enjoy the stream. Okay, let's go through these nominations. For one, I am very surprised that Origaru didn't make it on this list, and some of the others made it on this list. Holy fuck! What? How did Origaru not at least make the nominations? What the fuck? Okay, I was going to vote for Tonikawa anyway. I knew my vote for best couple was going to be Tonikawa. But, okay. Wait, I forgot to vote for this one. Oh no, I did vote. Okay. But, okay. Let's go through the rest of these. Okay, I want to start off with this one. Chizuru and Kazuya? Who rigged this? Was Kazuya on the vote? Was Kazuya one of the judges? Did he nominate himself? They're not even a couple. I fucking know that Chizuru Chizuru would not be happy to be on this nomination scheme. This is a one-sided love at the moment. What the fuck are they doing here? They are not a couple. Kazuya rigged this vote. Kazuya rigged this nomination himself. What the hell are they doing here? Inspector was the most, like, this Inspector was the epitome of, oh yeah, that anime happened. You know what I mean? Inspector was the 2020 of, yeah, remember Inspector? That was a show that happened. Yeah, that was like a seasonal show that I thought was okay, and then I watched like 6 episodes, and then it just disappeared from my mind. I completely forgot that this show or this anime even fucking existed. I did like the girl. It was a good couple. I'll give it that. But it was just such a forgettable show that it just, I can't warrant it getting any awards, unfortunately. So, Inspector, pass, no. Kaguya and Shirogane, come on guys, come on. Let's vote for the couple when they're actually a couple. If they actually confess to each other and are not playing fucking duo tsundere, like, duo tsundere is like, this is an immovable object. No, this is an immovable object meets an immovable object. Like, nothing's going to fucking happen, okay? Like, I don't know how far they've gotten in the manga, but I will vote for them for a couple when they actually become a couple, okay? I don't see that happening anytime soon. Could be wrong. I enjoyed season 2. I would say my biggest problem with Kaguya season 2, which isn't really a problem, but my biggest problem with Kaguya season 2 is that it was just basically season 1. And it felt like I was just watching season 1 again, and it didn't give me anything new that I latched onto in season 2. That's basically my only problem with season 2. I am not watching chat right now because I've realized that some of the stuff I say, people are going to want to spoil in chat. Please, chat, please. Further on, going further in this, please do not spoil any manga. We are just simply talking about the anime. So please calm down, chat. Please don't spoil the manga going further on. Katarina Kleiss. I would say they were a good couple, except I would say that Katarina is a Chad, and that was not so much a couple because Katarina just had her own harem. Okay, she was the fucking Chad of 2020, and she was by far the best harem protagonist of 2020. I'm sorry, Kazuya, yours is not even a harem. People were just taking turns. Like Kazuya was like the anti-harem, because like. Every one of the girls just clown on Kazuya, okay? Katarina was the real Chad harem protagonist of 2020. Let's be honest. Legacy and Haru is the only... Because I completely forgot that Legacy and Haru was counted as a 2021 show. Because that could change a lot of standings for me. Because... Beastars was one of my favorite anime to air last year. It was one of the highlights of last year. And I fucking love Beastars. And Legacy and Haru was a really good couple. I really loved their development over the course of the show. Oh, this is hard. This is hard because I thought it would be Tonikawa. But I really like Legacy and Haru. Oh, God. Oh. You know what? I'm going to go with my heart, okay? Because I feel like Legacy and Haru have more space to develop as a couple because they've only really started their relationship, and season 1 basically built up to them discovering each other. Possibly if it was season 2, I'd vote for them. But right now, I gotta go with my heart because my God, the wholesomeness of Tonikawa gave me a boner in my soul. Okay, like this was wholesomeness to the max. These two are just hashtag couples goal. You know what I mean? Gotta vote for them. So for the viewer vote, we are going to get rid of... Who are we going to get rid of? We're going to get rid of the Inspector couple. Because I don't think... I'd be surprised if anyone really votes for Inspector. I'll be surprised if Inspector gets a fair amount of votes in any categories this year. Because it's... Come on, guys. It was mid. It was fucking mid. It was mid as fuck. Okay? So whenever the mod is ready, we are going to have a fan vote. So I'm sorry, guys. Inspector was mid. Okay. Okay, best couple. There you go. Get voting. Get voting. Get voting. You have a minute. I should probably do a countdown or something, right? Wait, hold on. I prepared for this. Let me. For anyone who's ever lived in England, I'm sure you remember this. There we go. All right, get voting, guys. I'm not looking at the results right now. I'm very curious to see who's going to come out on top. I'm curious if anyone's going to vote for the Rent a Girlfriend non-couple. That's going to be the real surprise. I didn't know how long the sound clip was, but we are okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh shit! No, it disappeared. What the fuck? It disappeared. I did. Tonikawa won. That's the important thing. Shit. Is there any way to get the? Is there any way to get the fucking? Oh no, there's no way. There's no way. Fuck. All right. Tonikawa with 49%. That was way closer than the previous one though. That's all that mattered. Okay, here we go. So Tonikawa 49%. Kaguya came second. Really? Come on, guys. Come on. I understand people like Kaguya. I understand people like Kaguya-sama. But best couple, come on, at least vote for an actual couple. that are together, right? Legacy and Haru, next. Yep. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Chizuru and Kazuya beat Katarina. Man, you're really doing my girl dirty like that. You guys are really doing my girl dirty like that. Oh my god. You really voted for Kazuya and Chizuru over Katarina? Oh man, I feel so sorry for Katarina. No. I'm so sorry, Katarina. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's moving on to the next category then. Best score. Okay, I already know what I'm going to put for best score. Okay, I have my biases. My biases are going to come out in best score. Okay, but let's watch the nominations anyway.
Welcome your nominees for the following category.
Where's my boy? Where's my boy?
Score.
Where's my boy? Where's Kevin? No, that's not my boy. That's not my boy. We simp for Kevin Penkin only, lads. We simp for Kevin Penkin only. No, not my boy. Don't care. Honestly, the OSTs of 2020... I can't... Okay, this was actually a really good OST. This was... Japan Sinks was probably like the best thing about the show. There he is! There's my boy. There's my fucking boy. Okay, Beastars. Beastars was a fucking... I keep forgetting. Shit. I keep forgetting that Beastars... Kevin! Of course you're watching this! Kevin! Kevin! Okay. Good thing. Good. Kevin is... Kevin's watching right now, so I'm gonna go full simp for Kevin right now. Okay, my biases are going to shine through. Me and Kevin are good mates, but beyond being good mates, okay? Because you know I've said this before on a live stream or on the podcast. I can't remember where I've said this, but Kevin's just a good mate, and he's the most Australian bloke you could ever meet. He's so Australian that when you hang out with him, you just forget that he's an anime composer, and you just feel like you're having a beer with another one of the lads. I've had like so many times. So first thing, I think Kevin should have got 2 nominations for best score this year, because he released Tower of God this year, and he released the Made in Abyss OST movie this year, and both absolutely blew my fucking mind. He absolutely deserves 2 nominations for this year for best OST. He's fucking great, and I say this with so much love because when I hang out with him, sometimes because when I watched the Made in Abyss movie, and Kevin invited me to a screening of the Made in Abyss movie, so I was lucky enough to watch it with Kevin. And I remember sitting there and hearing the score, and I remember thinking, fuck me. I completely forgot that Kevin was just talented. I just fucking forgot that. You know what I mean? Like, I just forgot that, wait a minute, Kevin, you're actually really fucking good. I completely forgot this. And it took me watching his movie on screen, watching his work on screen to just remind me, like, Kevin's just really fucking talented, because I forget that whenever I hang out with him. But my vote is going to Kevin Penkin. Tower of God is definitely, out of everything on this list, the most unique OST that came out in 2020. I mean, you got dubstep fantasy, basically. You got the wubs combined with the fantasy world of Tower of God. I loved the sound aesthetic of it. By far the most unique OST of this year, and that's why it really stood out. Made in Abyss was just... I feel like Made in Abyss, the Made in Abyss OST was just basically the first Made in Abyss OST, but like even more refined. So the first Made in Abyss OST was already fucking great, and Kevin just somehow refines that just a bit more. And that's why he deserves 2 nominations for this. Okay, there you go. That's the only praise you're getting, Kevin. We'll go back to bantering when we're hanging out in real life, because I'm never going to say this to you face to face. I'll just when we're together, I'll just call you a cunt again, like we always do. Okay, the only other OSTs that really stand out to me in this list is Japan Sinks. Japan Sinks. One of the few things that stood out about Japan Sinks was the way that it used this horrific imagery with just this beautiful, mellow soundtrack. Like, I think the scene that really stood out to me was, I'm going to spoil Japan Sinks. I don't think it's a show that's worth, like, that people care about watching enough that, I don't think it's a good enough show that should warrant being cared about spoilers. So if you care about Japan Sinks, shut the stream off for like 5 minutes. But in the second episode where the dad dies, when the dad just fucking ints, right? There's an explosion of his blood fucking everywhere. And it's paired with this really slow, like, moving music. And that was the moment where I thought, shit, this might be a really good show. This might be a really good fucking show, because it was horrifically beautiful, and the juxtaposition of the music with the visuals really, I don't know, man, I'm gonna say it hit different. I thought it was gonna be an amazing show, and then it kind of just fell off the cliff like episode 4 onwards. So the OST still stands out. I think I said in the podcast that it was a 4 out of 10 show with 10 out of 10 moments in it. Because it had some 10 out of 10 moments in it. Like the scene where the guy was racing at the end, the beatboxing scene, all of these and all the soundtrack pieces for these amazing scenes in this show were like perfect. Beastars, I don't know how to describe the Beastars music. It is just good, right? It is just solid. There's this one track in the Beastars OST that I feel is based on Hotel California by the Eagles. And I know it sounds like Hotel California by the Eagles. I can't remember which track it is. I'm gonna try and find it now. But it fits the show so well, and it's just a very solid OST. What's the fucking I know, not Beast OSTs, Beastars. I know there's a track that sounds like it. Oh. No, we're not gonna find it now. We're not gonna find it now. But there is a track that sounds like the Hotel California OST, and I remember hearing that. I'm just like, man, this composer has good taste. What can I say? Beastars, Kevin, you're great. Beastars comes as a close second, and then Japan Sinks comes third. Now, the real question is, who do I think is going to win this? Who do I think the viewers are going to vote for? I still think Kevin's going to get the viewer vote. Kevin, you know, if love the lad. If I think because of his work on Made in Abyss, and because of him winning the 2017 OST award, I think he has enough name recognition that people are just going to vote for him. Because, you know, huge respect to all the other composers, I don't think the general audience will recognize any of the other composers above Kevin Penkin. So what we're going to remove for this, I mean, Great Pretender, Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken, and God of High School are like equally okay OSTs. I don't know which one to remove. Which one is the least memorable? Let's remove God of High School. Let's remove God of High School from the viewer votes, and we are just going to see if chat simps over Kevin as much as me. I feel like because Kevin donated, a lot of people are going to vote for him because they know Kevin's going to be watching. Unless people want to troll. So Garrett, can you remove the God of High School OST? And let's have a viewer vote. And I'm going to take a drink of water. So whenever you're ready, Garrett, we will start the countdown theme. Okay, best score. You got a minute, lads. You got a minute. And I'm actually going to have a look at the votes this time. Okay. So, holy shit. There are a lot more people voting for Great Pretender than I thought there would be. My God. Okay, let's get to halfway, and then I'm going to start the countdown theme. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, countdown theme initiated. All right, as predicted though, Kevin is leading the pack. Kevin's leading the pack. Great Pretender and Beastars. Holy shit, it is so close. It is so close between Great Pretender and Beastars. Seriously? People are voting Great Pretender above Beastars? Oh my god, this is gonna be a close. And Azukin and Japan Sinks are in a race for the bottom. Alright. Ooh, okay. So Tower of God, 55%. Great Pretender over Beastars. Wow. Wow. I guess the jazz music, the like chaotic jazz of Great Pretender was memorable, but are people voting this basically based on Freddie Mercury? I feel like are we, because when we vote best score, I don't take the opening and endings into consideration. But wow, Great Pretender beating out Beastars. No way, because Beastars was my favorite OST of last year. Because I counted Beastars as the only OST I remember from last year. I only remember one track from Great Pretender. And that was the theme song. Man, Jazz OP. Jazz fucking OP. Does this prove that basically if an anime OST has jazz, that people are gonna vote for it? Oh my god. But congratulations, Kevin, for being head and shoulders above everyone else. You did good with the wubs. And I know for a fact that Kevin's really proud of his work on Tower of Gods, as he should be. Because how often can you say that you have an entire OST basically based off like fucking dubstep? Next one, best comedy. I'm not really a fan of anime comedy, so this one's probably going to be a difficult one for me to vote for. Yo, Gigguk, you didn't even vote? Yes, I did. Oh, no. Oh, wait. I don't want to... good thing I didn't. Okay. No, I didn't vote. You're right. Shit. Did I vote for... Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I voted. Okay. Best comedy. All right. Let's just jump right into the nominations.
Please welcome your nominees for the following category. Best comedy.
What? That's not a comedy. Yo, you tripping? We're tripping now. All right, I can get behind this. I can get behind that. Kakishigoto. I'll be honest. I didn't watch Kakishigoto. I've heard good things about it, but that felt more like a wholesome. I guess it was a comedy. Yeah. Okay. I watched that was a nice show. Okay, that all right. That one's getting my vote. Everyone's okay. All right.
At Crunchyroll.com/Anime Awards.
All right. This one's going to be an easy breakdown. Okay. So, Keep Your Hands Off Azukin. I'm very surprised. It had funny moments in it, but funny moments. I would say it's more of a wholesome, inspirational show. There were funny moments in it. Would I call it a comedy? No way I would call this a comedy. Katerina, My Next Life as a Villainess. That had some pretty funny moments. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of my problem with anime comedy is that I rarely laugh out loud during the anime comedies. Thank you very much for the sub. I very rarely laugh out loud during anime comedies. And so with Katerina and Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle, and Kakishigoto, I'll be admit, I'm just going to completely omit Kakishigoto because I have not seen that at all. So I'm just not going to talk about that. Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle. This to me kind of epitomizes my problem with a lot of anime comedy, which is you have like one joke. You have one joke, which is you have these demons that have kidnapped this princess who all she wants to do is have a good night's sleep. And she basically, in the process of the demons kidnapping her, she is the one who terrorizes the demons, even though it's the evil demons who are kidnapping her. And that's the joke. And that is the joke that gets repeated in every episode. And it was like, I got 4 episodes in, and I remember thinking, haha, this is amusing. Haha, this is amusing. Haha, this is amusing. You know, it's the same thing. It's more of a slice of life than it is a comedy. And you watch it not to laugh, you just watch it to be amused. It's like this. It's basically a reskinned Senko-san with a bit more comedy, basically. Misfits of Demon King Academy and Kaguya. I am going to make a lot of fucking enemies today. I'm going to make a lot of enemies today. We're talking about best comedy, okay? From a show perspective, I can definitely admit that Kaguya was a better directed, better voice acted, better, just a well-made show. That was a good show. That was a very solid show. What made me laugh the hardest this year? What made me laugh the hardest this year? Anos. The Chad. I know. I said the Chad of Harem was Katerina, but just the pure line, which the wardrobe and the fucking audacity of Anos Voldigode. His pure Chad energy radiated, filled up my soul, and made me laugh my ass off. Okay? No one is touching the Chad energy of Anos this year. He made me laugh my ass off the hardest. I'm sorry, Kaguya. I am fucking sorry. My vote is going for Anos. My vote, I did it. I fucking did it. No takebacks. I can't redo it. I did it before I could change my mind. Garrett, start the vote off. Take off. Keep your hands off Azukin, because that wasn't a comedy. I went with my first gut emotions. I haven't had time to think about it. Kaguya is a great show. It was in my top 10 of the year, but every time I think of the Misfits of Demon Academy, I just laugh, man. I just laugh. I laugh at just how OP he is. Like that scene when he just takes that castle and just chucks it off into fucking Narnia. I just lost it, man. I was just like, I can't take this seriously. And this is the Chad I aspire to be. This is This is the Chad I aspire to be in my life. But of course, I do think Kaguya is going to be the winner of this award. To my dismay, chat is losing it right now. Oh my god. I've made an enemy of the world now. Okay, so whenever you're ready, Garrett, keep your hands up Azakin off, and we're going to see if there's anyone who actually listened to me. I do hope it at least comes second. Misfits of Demon Academy. No fucking way. 60 to 30%. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Chad Army, rise up. Chad Army, rise up. So I can see that there are 800 Chads in the chat and counting.
So does that mean X-Arm is best comedy of the winter?
Hell yes, X-Arm is the best comedy of winter. Almost 1,000 Chads. Almost 1,000. I haven't even started the countdown theme. Holy shit. Okay, it's almost over. It's almost over. Over 1,000 Chads in chat. I'm fucking proud of you. Chads, rise up. Chads, rise up. Okay. To no surprise to anyone, Kaguya wins at 57% and 1,700 votes. With 36%, 1,067 Chads in chat. I am so proud of you. I am so proud.
Finally, someone around here has some good taste.
Exactly. 1,067 of you, give yourselves a pat on the back. You guys deserve it. You guys deserve it. I'm not even going to read out the rest. The rest isn't important. What's important is that one man stood up against the entire cast of Kaguya, and he put up a pretty good fight. I'm so proud of you. Moving on to best drama. I don't know. Here's my problem with best drama. Okay.
Anos, do you think not voting for me is enough to make me lose?
Yes. Perfect. That is the perfect comment. That is the perfect comment to those voting results. You know what? You can't kill Anos. Anos has already won. Whatever the actual results of the Crunchyroll Awards for that category, you know Anos is going to win. Let's be honest. He'll find a way to resurrect. He'll find a way to like reverse time and erase Kaguya from existence or something. I don't fucking know. I'm not Anos. I'm not that big of a Chad. I wish I was. He will find a way to win. Don't worry about it. Best drama. The problem with a lot of best drama awards that I've had before is what really counts as a drama show. Because there a lot. I haven't seen the nominations, but I'm going to hazard a guess that a lot of these are going to be, let's say, shows that you wouldn't first think as like a pure drama, but has drama elements in them. That's why you are called Trash Taste. No, that's why I'm in Trash Taste. Subtle difference, but let's have a look at the nominations.
Your nominees for the following category: Best Drama.
Oh, I forgot again. Beastars, easy winner. Easy winner. Easy winner. Fruits Basket Season 2? Okay. I still need to watch Season 2. But I mean, I've really enjoyed what they've done with the remake. Great Pretender. No. The drama was the worst aspect of it, guys. Let's be honest. Oh,
Now at
okay.
crunchyroll.com/anime awards.
Okay, I didn't even see the rest of the nominations. Okay. 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 I have to
Please
replay.
welcome
I
your-
have to replay. I totally didn't see the nominations. Oh man, Japan Sinks, the comedy that keeps on getting. Why wasn't okay? I'd say why wasn't Japan Sinks nominated for best comedy of 2020? This was such a disappointment. I had such high hopes for Sing Yesterday for me. Sing Yesterday with me. Okay, this was a nice show. Man, Origaru is just getting snubbed this year. Origaru, oh man, Origaru is gonna be that show this year, isn't it? It's gonna be that show. It's gonna be that unrepresented show, and I can't say anything because even I didn't mention Origaru in my top 10. I'll get to Origaru when we get to the anime of the year nominations, but I have some things to say about Origaru, okay? But best drama, okay? Beastars. There is nothing that even comes close on this list to Beastars. Beastars was the best drama of last year, and last year was fucking stacked. Beastars is far and beyond the best drama. It's probably going to win best drama this year with Beastars Season 2. Easy win. The only thing that could have possibly competed against it was Origaru, and that's not here. Japan. I can't even say it without laughing. Okay. Japan Sings best drama. So Japan Sings did have some pretty dramatic moments. They shouldn't be this funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll take this seriously. Because, okay, whenever I try to talk about Japan Sings seriously, I just think of that kid's head getting crushed with a plug. And I know that clip could be taken out of context so badly. But that one moment was the hardest that I laughed in all of 2020. I'm not gonna lie. That was the hardest I laughed. But Japan Sings best drama. Okay. Japan Sings did have some really dramatic moments in it, so I can understand why it was nominated for best drama. It had some really good moments,
Fuck them
but
kids that rock.
the fucking cult arc just completely ruined any modicum of any chance I had to get it taken seriously. Moving on. Fruits Basket.
Japan Sings best comedy according to Gigguk.
Honestly, if I went for the show that made me laugh the hardest, Japan Sings was the best comedy. Fruits Basket. I have not seen the second season of Fruits Basket. If it's anything like the first, I'd say it was a solid drama. It's solid. There's not much for me to say about Fruits Basket because unlike a lot of other fans, I didn't have an emotional connection, an emotional nostalgic connection to it because I didn't watch it I didn't watch the original. So I watched season 1 only as like someone who knew this was massive back in the day and just one of the anime I didn't watch, and it was a good show. I feel like it's one of the shoujo has basically died recently, and the only thing that can carry shoujo is old anime or remakes of old shoujos, and it's just a very good shoujo. Great Pretender for best drama. Great Pretender had a lot. I'd say it had drama in it, but that wasn't why we watched the show. We watched the show because it was a really fun over the top heist show, and it was a great show. I try when I think about Great Pretender, I try not to think about the last 2 episodes because I was ready to crown it as my anime of the year. I watched basically up till the last 2 arcs. I was ready to crown it as my anime of the year because it was like it set itself up perfectly. You know, it set itself up for a fucking home run, and then it just struck out 3 times in a row. And it really...
I know Gigguk doesn't watch Golden Kamuy S3, but it is the second best drama after Beastar.
Okay, I admit.
Comedy.
I admit I have not watched Golden Kamuy, but Great Pretender had some great moments in it. My favorite
You're
heist was probably the third one.
Japan is sinking and you're laughing.
Yes. That's a good one. Sorry. I can't stop now. Oh my god. Great. I got this giving me the fucking giggles. I can't. I've completely lost my train of thought now. Great Pretender. It had some awesome moments in it. My favorite heist was the third one. You guys, I hate you for doing this. I'm just gonna move on. I've completely forgot what I was saying about Great Pretender. Sing Yesterday, for me, I had such high hopes for this because I remember tweeting out that, you know, that show where you watch one episode and you know it's going to fucking destroy you. I remember tweeting that out because I thought the show was gonna fucking destroy me. And it just didn't really do anything. I was really disappointed in this. I don't know if the manga is any different, but like my favorite part of this show was the first 4 episodes because it's so rare that I find a show that really tackles the themes of tackles that feeling of being lost in your early 20s, being a young adult and just feeling like you're completely fucking lost, right? Because the story that really drew me to this originally was there was one character in it who was talking about his backstory, right? And he's this kid who I think was studying art or architecture or something like that. It doesn't matter, but he was from a small town and he was like at the top of his school. He only got good grades. Everyone praised him. He thought he could be something. He could do something with his life. He thought that he could be an artist or an architect, and he thought that he could actually do something with it. And then he moved to university in a big city. He went to like Tokyo University or something. And then he realized that he wasn't anything special at all. That he was basically, he went from being at the top of his class and being praised by everyone around him to just realizing that he was completely average. And I feel like that is something that is so fucking relatable because I'm sure everyone has gone through something similar. Every character in this has gone through something similar, or if you're not old enough, will go through something similar to some of the characters in this show. This show is just the hashtag relatable tag. And it has these little moments that you relate to so deeply that it's not any big moments, but you look back and you're like, fuck, man, this is getting a bit too real for me right now. Because it's not any big drama or anything. It's not anything big happens. It's just oh man, this is getting a bit too real right now. Can you stop? I relate to this a bit too much.
Was my favorite of last year. Shame it wasn't listed.
Yeah, Bofuri was a nice show. But my problem with it is that it had that emotional connection with me. Sing Yesterday for me, like I said, it had these little moments that really hit you and you really related to. And then it didn't really do anything with it. It just kind of devolved into this kind of like very typical. It was just like normally you look for like emotional peaks and troughs with your dramas. Sing Yesterday for me was just like a constant steady like it was just it was just like you know, I was waiting for something big to happen and then nothing really happened. And that was my big problem with Sing Yesterday for me, because it had my emotions on a hook, and it really didn't do anything with it. Somali and the Forest Spirits, I'll be honest, I've only seen 3 episodes of this. I don't know if it gets any better. Chat, you can tell me if I'm wrong. I kind of thought of this as a like any kind of what's basically a dad simulator. I don't know if there's an actual genre for this, but it's like this, Izanami, what's that other infamous one that's what's that other infamous one that I've completely blanked from my memory because I read the manga and I wasn't happy with how it ended, but it was a really wholesome show. Chat's probably going to tell me the name. No Kakushigoto. There was one. Usagi Drop. There we go. There was a reason why I've blanked Usagi Drop's name from my head. But Usagi Drop. That reminded me of Usagi Drop. And for anyone who hasn't watched Usagi Drop is a fucking fantastic, wholesome show about a father-daughter relationship. And then, if you enjoyed the anime of Usagi Drop, don't read the manga, because the manga is an awful ending to a father-daughter relationship. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So, for the chat, Garrett, for the vote, get rid of Japan Sings. I don't need any meme votes for Japan Sings. I know it's not the best. I know it's not the best drama of the year. My vote goes towards Beastars. And I think
Nux or somebody else just rose his army at this poll and troll. The majority vote is based on popularity, not quality. These kinds of polls need to have a vetting process for who can and can't vote, with requirements of watching all the shows. Listed.
That's I mean, that's the problem with any popular vote poll. Chat's dying right now. No, chat. I know. I don't I don't need to laugh again, okay? We're not having Japan Sings. Actually, no, Garrett, get rid of Great Pretender. Get rid of Great Pretender. That's not a drama. Get rid of Great Pretender. I don't know if it's too late. It might be too late. But I'll leave it to fate on whether he heard it in time. But yeah, that was okay. So who do I think is going to win? I also still think that Beastars is going to win. There we go, boys and girls. Best drama is there to vote. God fucking damn it, guys. No. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Guys, stop it. Stop. Oh, God. Guys, don't do this. Don't. Please don't. Oh. You know what? I'm going to probably okay, this probably works better, right? Whenever you're voting.
You have only yourself to blame for taking away Great Pretender.
I hate you guys so much. In first place is with 51% of the votes is Japan Sinks. Bum vote. I call voter fraud. I'm calling voter fraud. Recount the votes. Recount the votes, guys. Recount the votes. Fake news. Redo the votes. That doesn't count. B-stars. Okay. Thank you to the less than 1,000 people that I can now have faith in to put their vote in B-stars. Okay. The chat. The vote's gone. The vote's gone. It's gone, guys. I'm not reading the rest of it. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. B-stars won. B-stars is gonna win this category. Moving on. Okay. Best fight scene. This is going to be interesting, actually. Because I feel like with best fight scene...
Chad has shit taste.
I mean, we knew that Chad shit taste this entire time. With best fight scene, it is going to be... there wasn't really any fights that stood out to me like that was head and shoulders above the rest for me. And I'm gonna talk about why, but let's have a look at the nominations.
Please welcome your nominees for the following category. Best fight scene.
Deku versus Overhaul? Nah, that wasn't even the best fight scene of the season. It was the last fight scene. The last fight scene was better. Okay, this one is pretty damn good, actually. Jujutsu Kaisen, no surprise. Wait, this one? The first one? What? That fight lasted 2 seconds. What the fuck? That wasn't even the best fight in that show. Alright, this is gonna make this easy. Okay, this was a pretty good fight scene. This was before Kirito got resurrected. Oh man. See, that's how starved the fight scenes. Oh my god. Really?
Correction, Chad has trash taste. Bottom tis.
Okay. You can slow clap. Okay. It should show you how starved we are of fight scenes that God of High School got 2 votes.
Best fight scene, America.
No, that was best tournament arc. But like the fact that the best fight scenes.
F you. Japan Sinks was rock solid.
God fucking damn it. Okay. So what was I saying? We're so starved of fight scenes this year that one.
Be honest, if it was there, you would have votes for Domestic Girlfriend as best drama.
Of course I would. But one, we've got 2 nominations from God of High School for some reason. That's how starved of fight scenes we were this year. Number 2 of the fight scenes on this, I don't even think are the best fight scenes from their own damn show. Okay. Gojo versus Skuna. How long did that fight last? It lasted like... That wasn't even a fight. That was just a short exchange. It lasted like 20 seconds, right? What the fuck? Like, the best fight scene that has come out so far, like aired this year, was Gojo versus the Volcano Head guy. But even then, that wasn't really a fight. That was just an obliteration. That was just an annihilation. That was just a NSFW, this should be uploaded on Pornhub kind of fight. You know what I mean? Deku versus Overhaul was, in my opinion, the most underwhelming big fight of My Hero Academia so far. And this is like a fight that was built up and everything like that. On an animation perspective, it was absolutely great, but it just didn't have the same emotional impact. I didn't really feel hyped about the fight at all. That fight just didn't make me feel hype at all. If anything, the Endeavor fight, I feel, was the best fight in My Hero Academia Season 4. That was better than the Deku versus Overhaul fight. I feel like if Vermilion got a better treatment, then his moments would have been the best moments in My Hero Academia Season 4. Unfortunately, the animation team just kind of decided to animate some very nice looking manga panels. So that's out of the contender for me. Akudama Drive.
Love Live no Jigasaki Best Anime of 2020.
Oh my god. Here come the idol fans. But Akudama Drive was just a really, really fun show. And it's like, my problem with Akudama Drive is that it does everything solid. It did everything solidly, but it didn't do anything exceptionally. Like the fights.
Best fight scene: Kid versus Rock from Japan Sinks.
Like the fight season in Akudama was just like, the animation was good, right? The animation was good, but it wasn't exceptional, you know.
Just fight the bullet and vote Sal.
Let me get to that. I feel like a lot of fights didn't get representation here. Railgun. Where are the Railgun fights? I thought there were. Railgun was probably
because it didn't have any Marmite.
Oh my god. But Railgun, I feel, had a better fight scene than some of the nominations here. Railgun Season 3 is, I think, the best Railgun has ever looked. And the fights were way more interesting than, let's say, okay, I don't know how many votes Jujutsu Kaisen's going to get simply because it's Jujutsu Kaisen. But the fights, I feel Jujutsu Kaisen is nowhere near close to peaking. And I feel like it has a lot better to come out of it. Right now,
where is the 1 versus 3 fight from Hitori Noshida? This show's not popular, but the fight scene was epic.
I mean, I talked about the fight scene from Hitori Noshita in my Best of Anime 2020. That was, I feel, the best fight of 2020. But that's not technically an anime because it's from China, so I'm not really surprised I didn't get nominated. The Sword Art Online fight was a Sword Art Online fight. It was fun. I very much enjoyed War of the Underworld. War of the Underworld is basically everything I wanted from an isekai. War of the Underworld is what would happen if an isekai... Because my problem with isekai anime, right? My problem with a lot of isekai anime is you get a season 1 and a season 2 at most. And then it just stops before you fully get to peak in the narrative. War of the Underworld feels like it's Sword Art Online reaching the highest it can possibly reach. And this is after Sword Art Online has been going on for like 3-4 seasons. So this is everything I've wanted from Sword Art Online, but I will not forget that it is what I feel Sword Art Online it is what I feel is Sword Art Online's peak, but it's still Sword Art Online. you know what I mean. It is still Sword Art Online, and it is Sword Art Online's peak, but it's still Sword Art Online. I fucking love it. I will defend War of the Underworld till my dying breath, but it's still Sword Art Online. God of High School. I really want to talk about God of High School because I really wanted to break down its fights.
SGO and One Piece robbed for best fights.
I did not see any of the One Piece fights, actually. I only read the manga right now, but I don't think I really accentuated how much the fights in God of High School impressed me, because God of High School, I said it was the show I really, really, really wanted to love but couldn't, right? And that's because it's been a long time since a show has consistently impressed me so much with the direction and the choreography of its fights. because that was God of High School for me, and I really downplayed how much it did impress me, because when I see God of High School now, I see disappointment, right? I see a disappointment because if the story was on point, I would absolutely fucking love this show. This would be like one of my favorite shows. This would probably be my favorite show of the year if he had got his writing on points, because the fight scenes...
Neither of the Go are the best fight scenes in Go, which is the only thing it had going for it other than Up.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's hard to pick a best fight scene of God of High School. My favorite fight scene, again, in God of High School was probably Jin versus Park.
We're not gonna talk about Reg and Bondrud's fight?
I mean, that's we're not counting movies, because otherwise we'd also be talking about Heaven's Feel, and I haven't seen Heaven's Feel. But like okay, so what I love about God of High School fights is that they don't feel like an anime fight. They feel like you're actually watching a proper live action martial arts fight, right? And this isn't like dissing on how anime fights normally made, but the stereotype of anime fights where you throw a punch and then the other person talks and then you throw a punch back, right? That's not how real fights work. Watching fights in God of High School literally feels like you're watching an MMA fight. And
I am kinda mad Black Clover wasn't mentioned in any categories.
That's true, actually. Black Clover also, but the problem is no one but Black Clover fans are watching Black Clover anymore. Here, let me. Okay, so it fucking hurts watching the God of High School fights, right? Because what I love is that it feels like you look at the choreography and the direction, and it feels like you're watching just two people brawl it out. I mean, look at this. No speaking, no exchanges. Okay. This.
No love for Black Clover, love. They had some of the best fights in 2020.
Because only a few Black Clover stans know how high Black Clover can get, unfortunately. But okay, this accentuates my problem with a lot of anime fights perfectly. Okay, because the problem with animating a fight, right, is how do you...
ID invaded Norisago versus the Challenger was a brutal fight scene that gets no love.
Okay, the problem with a lot of fight scenes is how do you script a fight? How do you script an anime fight?
Best fight of the year was Garnt versus Connor in chess tournament arc finals.
Because okay, let's look at this. I'm going to ignore all the comments for now because I just want to talk about this. But But the problem with a lot of anime fights is like, how do you script? How do you properly script and choreograph a fight, right? So what you want to convey in this fight...
Black Clover Devil fight being left out is a sin.
How you properly... Okay, what you want to convey in this fight is... It's Jin versus Park. And what you want to convey in this fight is the fact that Jin is having a hard time fighting Park, right? Park is on the left, Jin is on the right. And so what a lot of anime fights normally do... Oh my god.
Black Clover is actually Crunchyroll's.
Okay, I'm actually going to turn off notifications. I'm actually going to turn off notifications for just a second. Just a second. So I can finish. Just let me finish my point, guys, please. I really want to finish my point. But my problem with a lot of anime fights is that, like I said, you want to convey that Park has the upper hand against Jin, right? So in a lot of anime fights, the way they convey this is through dialogue. Okay, the way they convey this is through dialogue. But what I love about God of High School is they convey this purely through choreography. Okay, so this kick that Park does against Jin. So for those of you who don't know, Jin does Taekwondo, right? And he's about to try and kick Park. And Park literally stops his kick before he can make it. Here, That moment there. That moment right there, right? Now, if this was a proper anime fight, if this was like any other anime fight, right? You'd have like seconds before this, you'd like have a POV of Park's like you'd have a POV of Park's thoughts, and he's gonna be thinking, oh, okay, Jin's about to kick right here. I am going to stop his kick before he can kick it. And then like it'll be like a slow motion shot, and he's gonna be thinking that, and then the kick happens. And then it's gonna be Jin just laying on the ground thinking, oh shit, he figured out that I was about to kick. Oh, how can he know what I was gonna do before he's figured out my technique? How can I figure out a way to like get past his foresight or something like that? You know what I mean? And that entire segment would have taken a good 10 to 20 seconds. Okay? That entire segment would have taken 10 to 20 seconds, and that would have been one exchange. What I fucking love about God of High School is that it doesn't fucking need this bullshit, right? Because it just happens. You can just see it. Because that's the thing. That was just one exchange out of the entire fight. But the entire fight is full of this. And you can see it in their choreography. You don't need any dialogue. You can just see that Park has a better technique than Jin. No need for a breakdown. You visually see it in real time. Right? And this kind of fight scene is so fucking rare to see in anime. Because it's so rare to see a story being, or like a narrative being conveyed purely through actions in a fight, rather than just telling the viewer what's happening. Because any one of those exchanges, any one of those blows in a proper anime fight can be broken down in like an internal dialogue that will tell you why Park has the better technique. But when you can visually see it, it just flows so much better. And it hurts me that I think the fights in this show tell a better story than the fucking story of this show. It hurts so much because I look at fight scenes like this and I think, fuck man, if this had a good story, and if this had a good writing, this would be a fucking masterpiece of a show. This would be one of the best action shows to come out this year, if not one of the best action shows to come out in the past few years. Because this is just one fight, but every fight is like this. Every fucking fight is like this. Every fight tells a different story, because here you can see Park. You can see Park taunting Jin. In the Han fight, the fight feels completely different. Oh my god. Oh shit. That's okay, that's shitty. Let me just get to the fight. In this fight, you feel like it's a brawl between friends. It is like way more dirty, way more grimy. Every fight in God of High School has a completely different tone and tells a completely different story. And this is conveyed purely through action. That was me fanboy. Okay, I'm turning back on notifications now. Thank you for letting me talk. That was me fanboying over the fights in God of High School, because I really didn't get a chance to fanboy over them during my during my yearly rundown. But that is why God of High School gets my vote for best fights of the year. So my vote is going to go to God of High School. Jin versus Han. That was probably, I think, the fight that sticks out to me the most.
Emotions through choreography is exactly what Naria Sago versus Challenger fight was in ID Invaded. Check it out.
the problem I have with every other fight I can think of is that this, like, God of High School was just so consistent. Every fight, the animation was so consistently fucking amazing. So God of High School gets my pick for the best fight scenes of the year. Garrett, when you put the best fight scene, can you remove the Jin Mori versus Gigguk fight? Because God of High School doesn't need 2 nominations.
TF were the Fire Force fights. This is straight up fraudulent.
I've heard a lot of good things about Fire Force Season 2. I couldn't get through the first season. Yeah, I couldn't get through the first season. So, unfortunately, I have not seen any of the fights in Fire Force Season 2. But yeah, remove the... We'll just say God of High School is one category by itself.
I love how Jin versus Park is the best fight in the show, and it's the one that wasn't nominated.
I know, right? We just did like a 2-minute breakdown on the Jin versus Park fight and why it's so amazing, and nobody fucking nominated it. What the hell, right? What the hell? But yeah, for whenever we get to the votes, best fight scene.
Hattori no Shida was an anime. Why does it matter if Hattori no Shida from China? Can you expand on that thought real quick?
Well, I'm pretty sure for the Crunchyroll Anime Awards, anime is reserved for...
I want you to think about how Black Clover has had fire openings from 2017 to the latest one being trending #1 on YouTube, and yet Crunchyroll isn't giving love to its most watched show on Crunchyroll.
Alright, but to get back to Hitori no Shita, basically why it's not an anime, because it's Crunchyroll Anime Awards, and I'm pretty sure they want anime from studios that were based in Japan. That's pretty much the only reason. But, wow, okay, God of High School. God of High School, yeah, okay. SAO second. Ooh. That is surprising. SAO coming second.
Had stayed as even a Baki level of supernatural martial arts, it would have been much better, but it went too far into the god aspect. And as a byproduct, the story went off the rails.
Okay, let me turn off this for a second.
Came out.
Right, while I talk. Okay, so God of High School 1, okay, no surprise there. SAO second. Whew. I'm surprised that Jujutsu Kaisen and Akudama Drive basically drew. SAO beats out Akudama Drive? Holy shit! Holy shit! I did not know there were this many fans of SAO, okay? I did not know that there were this many fans of SAO. What the fuck? I don't know right now if you guys have good taste or bad taste, but I'ma say it. I'm proud of you, chat. I'm proud of you. I am fucking proud that SAO has this much representation, okay? I am fucking surprised that wait. Let's just let it sink in that SAO just beat out Jujutsu Kaisen in this category. Wow. I'm about to fucking cry. I'm so proud of you, chat. God. Oh man. I didn't realize there were so many isekai trashmen out there. I didn't even realize there were that many people watching SAO anymore. Guys, I thought I was the only one. I thought I was the only one left. I thought I was the only one left standing SAO. God. I feel like I found some brothers today in chat. I'm so proud of you guys. So proud of you. This is a blood bond. This is a bond that is stronger than any family bond you can find. This is a degeneracy bond. I'm so happy that you guys of defending SAO. We're having a blood oath now. All right, notifications back on. Let's get rid of this.
Hitori, Noshida didn't get nominated because it wasn't legally available to stream.
Okay, best character designs. I have a clear winner in my head for best character design. I'm not going to say what it is now. But I have a clear winner in my head for best character design. Let's have a look at the nominations.
Please welcome your nominees for the following category. Best character design.
Really? Really? That's just Inuyasha in disguise. Really? Okay, BNA, I will admit, Trigger. Say what you want about Trigger. They know how to do good character designs. Great Pretender, I can get behind it. I can get behind Great Pretender. I can see why it got nominated. Eizouken, yeah, they had some very unique character designs. Oh, okay, Toilet Bound Hanako. I'll be honest, I didn't watch this, but it did have a very unique art style. Oh, I mean, yeah, I'd say, I mean, all of these are good character designs. Oh.
/Anime Awards.
Oh, that was it? Oh. Oh.
To be fair, Sao fights were great. Ignoring Sao is Sao.
Oh. Oh. Oh, hold on.
I was just watching Iron Mouse and both of you just started bashing God of High School at the same time.
How did Dorohedoro not get nominated? Oh. Oh. Oh, this hurts, guys. This hurts. This. Oh. Oh, this hurts. This hurts. God damn, this hurts. Really? Really? No Dorohedoro? How? How is Dorohedoro not nominated?
Forever.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh. Oh my god. I feel like I've just been betrayed right now. God damn. Is this how Suzaku felt at the end of season 1 of Code Geass? Oh god. Whoa. Because like Dorohedoro got nominated for Best Fantasy.
Still
I know people have seen it.
Rock versus Kid in Japan sinks.
I know people have seen it. What the fuck is going on? This is... This... Alexa, play Unravel.
Everything else.
Oh my god. Okay, let's just go through this. Let's just go through this, and I'm gonna leave my salt. I'm gonna leave my salt behind. I'm gonna try and leave my salt behind. But okay, Eizouken doesn't surprise me at all. It had very unique designs. I love the girls' designs from Eizouken. It was very Masaki Yuasa, and his designs are always fantastic. Great Pretender, I can see why I got nominated, because Great Pretender had a nice...
Doro, a pair, Ramen, and Akudama Drive should have all been in here for character design.
I totally agree with that. Great Pretender didn't have bad character designs, but I feel against the competition, I feel against the competition because I look at some of these nominations and I look at what they could have nominated. Great Pretender is not one of the best character designs of 2020. Great Pretender had an all-round nice international appeal. I like the inclusion. I like the representation of the cast, but representation is not character designs. It shouldn't be up there. It is not one of the top 6 character designs. Hanako-kun. I'll be honest, I didn't watch this. It did have unique designs. Is it better than Dorohedoro, Appare Ranman, and Akudama Drive? Unfortunately, I would have to say no. BNA is very Trigger. I mean, BNA, when Trigger does a show, they know how to do character designs. They know how to make their characters memorable, and say what you want about Trigger shows. Every Trigger show without, you know,
You set off my Alexa with that Garnt and it was full blast. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. You are welcome. Say what you want about Trigger. Their character designs are always top tier, so they deserve to be on the nomination list. God of High, sorry, not God of High School, Tower of Gods. Again, it had unique character designs for a shonen anime. If we were just talking about shonen anime, it would be up there. Against the competition, it is not as strong as the competition. It is not as strong as the other competition. What is this doing here? What the fuck is this doing here?
No cheese or
What is this doing here? Why are we putting a reskinned Inuyasha as some of the best character designs? Like, this isn't a roast of Inuyasha, but my god, this should be the most stacked category of this so far. Like, I look at this and I'm like, this should be the most stacked category of this so
Why are
far.
you salty? How many of you actually submitted nominations? At the end of the day, people didn't show up to nominate.
No, nominations were not up to the people; they're up to the judges. And this, you know, the judges can do. There's only so much the judges can do, but like, I'm surprised this got enough nominations from the judges to be a proper nomination. I'm going to guess that it's pure nostalgia that has brought this here. Because let's have a look at the competition that didn't get nominated. Akudama Drive. No, let's just like every character from Akudama Drive. Every character from Akudama Drive is unique as fuck, you know? You can tell any one of these characters just from their silhouettes, and like, you can tell their personalities just from their character designs. Their character designs are fucking fantastic. But even above that, you look at character designs that stick, okay? You look at unique character designs. Okay, Is there a... I don't think there's a standoff for the characters, but like, look at these fucking character designs. I mean, come on.
Yashahime is here just because it's Rumiko Takahashi.
That's pretty much it. Is there a way for me to fucking open image in new tab? Like, this is a low res image, right? But these are the most unique character designs of all of 2020. I'm sorry. The main character is a man who has a lizard forehead. Look how fucking cool N looks, okay? Look at it's so brutal. It's so unique. Their character designs stick out so much. Like it's nothing even comes close to me in terms of how unique Dorohedoro was in terms of character designs. Like his character doesn't actually look like that. Like every character has a different mask, and who was the other? And plus, I love my representation for my buff girls, and Dorohedoro had so many fucking top tier buff girls. Okay, let's have a look at Shin. Okay, no, sorry, Shin. Just look at that fucking mask. I mean, he looks like that under the mask, but like these character designs stick out so much, and they are so unique, and nothing even touches them in 2020. Nothing touches these unique character designs in 2020. Like Noi is like she is pure fucking waifu material, man. I don't care what you say. This girl can kick my ass and I'd love it. But like she looks like that, right? But with the mask on, you had no idea that's how she looks, because that's her with a mask on. Okay, it was like top 10. It was like that was her. That's her with a mask on, and then she took it off, and I was like, oh no, she's hot. Like how Dorohedoro did not get a nomination. How Dorohedoro did not get a nomination for best character designs is beyond me. But we have to bring it to a vote, I guess. I have no idea what I'm going to vote for. Oh. Ugh. Feels dirty voting for any of these. None of these are even the top two. Like, if Akudama Drive or Dorohedoro was on here,
Hey,
it would be
Gigguk,
an easy vote.
Congrats to the rest of the team on reaching 100K on Reddit. Super happy. Not sure if you mentioned this boot, perhaps reviewing Reddit memes on Trash Taste.
Yeah,
Memes
I think Connor's already done that. I guess I'll vote for BNA, Aizuken. Because here's the thing, it's between BNA and Aizuken. BNA has good character designs, but for like a trigger tier list, it's one of their weakest in terms of character designs. I probably have to give it to Aizuken. Okay, for the vote, Garrett, remove Yashahime for the vote. I will probably have to give it to Aizuken. But that's such a reluctant vote. It's a really reluctant vote. Okay, best character designs. Let's go, chat. Okay, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. Very different from my comments. Wow. This is the first time that your guys' votes is so vastly different from mine.
Reviewers for character design.
I mean, interspecies reviewers, it was. I wouldn't call it best character designs. That was like hentai character designs. You know what I mean? In the world of hentai, it would have been nothing special. Wow. Okay, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun.
It's probably cause Dorohedoro and Akudama Drive are not on Crunchyroll. These animes might be anime exclusive. SMH.
Okay, wow, that is Toilet Bound Hanako-kun is pulling ahead with 9. Oh shit. Okay, sorry. So that is quite a clear winner by Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. I know a lot of people from the manga.
Not part of best character design.
I know a lot of people from the manga
Sunken Rose again.
loved Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, so I know that has a big cult following. So I guess that doesn't surprise me too much. I'm surprised not that many people voted for Aizuken. Honestly, I'm very surprised because a lot of people talked about the girls' character designs, but I suppose it is very Yuasa. BNA and Tower of Gods. I'm also surprised that they're equal. Okay, I'm also surprised that they're equal. But then again, I don't care about this too much. Oh, Mouse Raid. Thank you for the raid, Iron Mouse. Love your stuff. Thank you so much for the raid. Very much appreciate it. But again, like I said, I don't care too much about the I don't care too much about this category because the best nominations weren't even nominated. So sure, give it to Toilet Bound Hanako.
Can't wait for the Crunchyroll Awards 2021 Attack on Titan edition.
Honestly, it's going to be 2021 Attack on Titan edition, and I have zero problems with Attack on Titan sweeping the awards. Best animation. Okay, best animation. I don't know what the best animated show of 2020 was. I don't, off the top of my head, I can't think of the show that sticks out to me. So we're just gonna have a look at the nominations.
Please welcome your nominees for the following category. Best Animation.
Of course, God of High School. We just talked about the animation. Animation was the one good thing God of High School had going for it. Fight scenes, like I said, were amazing. Beastars! Okay, shit. Beastars was also fantastic. Studio Orange representing... I mean, okay. A show about animation getting nominated for Best Animation? Nah. Jujutsu Kaisen. I mean, it's a good show. I feel like God of High School was better animated than Jujutsu Kaisen. That's surprising. That is surprising. Great Pretender is also good. Not good enough, though. I would say it's not good enough.
At crunchyroll.com/anime awards.
Hold up. Let me just... So let me go through this for a second here. So... Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken. That isn't surprising. It was an animation. It was an anime about animation. So, of course, it was going to get nominated. God of High School, I've already talked about that enough. Great Pretender. Like I said, Great Pretender was just an all-round good show, right? Every aspect of Great Pretender was great. But I don't feel, in terms of animation, that it topped it topped the charts. I feel like there were better animated shows in terms of other categories. I feel what it did best was its art direction. I really loved its art direction. I really loved Great Pretender's color palette, but that is not animation. Jujutsu Kaisen, here's the thing. We're talking about pure animation. I feel like Jujutsu Kaisen and God of High School have the same director and the same studio. I feel like God of High School had better animation than Jujutsu Kaisen. You look at some of the big fights in Jujutsu Kaisen, and I feel like God of High School was just more consistent. God of High School was more consistent than Jujutsu Kaisen in terms of it's not, I don't know if this is technically fair, because God of High School basically had an amazing fight, an amazing animated fight in every episode, where Jujutsu Kaisen only had like a few fights, and it gave us a taster. But whereas God of High School, every episode, animation-wise, fucking banger. Princess Connect Redive, I mean, I'll be honest, I've seen 2 episodes of this. It had good moments, it had good Sakuga moments in it. Would I put it as consistently the best animated show of the year? No, I wouldn't put it as the best animated show of the year. Beastars, again, Studio Orange carrying... Here's the thing, when we think of Beastars, we think of Studio Orange's 3D animation, which, 1, was great. Number 2, they had more going for them than just their 3D. They had, like, the opening fucking fantastic. And they also had some 2D moments in it as well. Oh, this is hard. This is fucking hard. Oh god, this is hard. Okay. Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken was a show about animation and about the love of animation. Would I say it's the best animated show?
Akudama Drive should have been at least nominated.
Okay, my problem with Eizouken is that yes, it was a show about animation, and yes, it radiated love and passion for the art form. But was there any moments in Eizouken that made me drop my jaw to the floor and made me say wow? No, that was my problem with Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken. Was the only thing that was missing was that truly special scene. X-arm snub. That's we'll vote for that in 2021. Like there wasn't a moment in Eizouken that made me like just drop my jaw on the floor, because it had the opportunity, because I could feel the love and passion. Their film was just, I thought it was a good moment. I didn't think it was a great moment. I don't know what was missing about it. Yeah, to me, Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken, it was missing that X factor for me. It was missing that X factor to really hit me deeply and make me truly think that this was something special. And that's why I'm not going to vote it for Best Animation. Which leaves God of High School and Beastars, which did both have moments in it that made me think, wow, this is absolutely amazing. And it is... Oh, this is really fucking hard. This is so hard. Because God of High School was such a big disappointment, but the reason I think it could be a masterpiece is because of the animation and everything. The fight choreography for God of High School was out of this world, and the animation for God of High School was consistently amazing. Oh, Beastars was also amazing. I know how much Studio Orange put... Like, Studio Orange had to literally... Because I read about it, Studio Orange had to literally do research on the actual animals and the muscles of the animals that they were animating. And the level of detail that they went through, and the amount of effort they put into their 3D animation is just out of this world. But then God of High School also, with their fights, the behind the scenes of their fights, they actually modeled it after, you can tell, after real fights. This is like choosing between my children, man. This is so difficult. This is, oh god. I'm gonna go God of High School. I'm gonna go God of High School. That's my pick. That's my pick by a slightly, by like a modicum of a margin. By a modicum of a margin. It is overall consistently, the reason for this, it is, I've never seen an anime, right? You think of shonen anime and you think of action anime. I've never seen an anime where every single episode, or almost every single episode, has a 10 out of 10 animated fight scene. Animated fight scene. Normally you have some fight scenes, even the less important fight scenes in the show had the same amount of love and passion put into its animation, and I have never seen that before. And I know animation is more than just fight scenes. I know that. But unfortunately for the other shows, they didn't as consistently blow my mind away with their animation scenes. What I think is going to win this is probably Eizouken. I think Eizouken's going to win this category, or Beastars. I don't think enough people have gotten rid of their preconceptions about 3D that they're gonna vote for Beastars. So I think Azaken's gonna win this category. God of High School is pretty much just fight scenes though. Yeah, I know. That's the point. God of High School is pretty much just fight scenes, and we're talking about animation. And it's a show that is 90% fight scenes. I don't care about the narrative. It had so many fucking issues, but the point is that God of High School was 90% fight scenes, and those fight scenes were consistently fan-fucking-tastic. You know, that's the entire point. I completely forgot that I had chat open. Okay, for the viewer vote, get rid of Great Pretender, because I feel like Great Pretender didn't stand out enough to really warrant
Y'all forget
a
Gigguk
nomination.
is a shonen fuckboy.
How did you forget that? Yes, I am a shonen fuckboy. I'm sorry, All right, best animation. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Who you think is the best? What is the best animated show? Wow! Really? Jujutsu Kaisen beating out Azaken? Azaken last? No, there's no way Azaken's gonna be... There is no fucking way Azaken is gonna be last. Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, Beastars and God of High School, as predicted, pretty close. Jujutsu Kaisen, a close second. Oh my god. Holy shit, I forgot the theme song. Alright, let's go. Oh, is Beastars gonna overtake Beastars? It's close. It's close, it's so fucking close. It's so close. God of High School wins by a narrow... I think this is the most narrow margin that we've seen so far. Beastars... close second. Jujutsu Kaisen, not far behind. Ooh. I'm surprised that Jujutsu Kaisen beat out Azaken. God damn. I'm even more surprised.
Bro, if you already voted, why take away any choices? What's your logic?
If you missed the beginning of the stream, Twitch only has 5 categories. That's why we have to take away one. Twitch, the polls on Twitch chat only has 5 possible categories you can program. So I am fucking surprised that Princess Connect almost beat out Azaken. Wow. You're really doing my boy Masaki like that, man. He almost came last. Azaken almost came last. Oh my god. Okay. How long have we been streaming? We've been streaming for 2 hours. Let's how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we got 10 categories left. I'm gonna need to get some more coffee soon. But next we go to Best Director. Okay, this is always a weird one because not many people know anime directors. So normally it's the one director that people have heard of that will get the nomination. Okay, let's go. Let's get rid of this.
Please welcome your nominees for the following category. Best Director.
Okay. Like I said, I don't know what else he's directed. But we're going to talk about the best direction of each show. I think Masaki Yuasa is going to win this. Let's be honest. Okay. I honestly know what my vote's going for though. I mean, Tower of God, no, not. It was good. It wasn't that good. I can see why this got nominated though. Decadence had the opportunity. Okay. I'll keep my comments until the nominations are over.
Start voting now at crunchyroll.com/anime awards.
Okay, so let's be honest. Everyone's gonna vote for Masaki Yuasa. because that's the only name that people have heard of. I think this is a toss-up between Masaki Yuasa, because Decadence and Great Pretender and Tower of Gods, I feel like were there because it had to fill up the votes. I feel like the real front runners with this were Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken, Sung-Hoo Park, and Kaguya-sama. Now, of course, Masaki Yuasa continued his love. Like what he did with Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken is that he imbued it with such a love for animation that it radiated to the viewer. There's not really much I want to say about Masaki Yuasa. He actually, some of these people directed 2 shows, okay? And Masaki Yuasa directed this, and he directed Japan Sinks as well. So yeah, you know, you can't put out bangers every time. But what I will say, shit, I fucking did it again. What I will say about Japan Sinks is, like I said, it was a 4 out of 10 show with 10 out of 10 moments. I'm just gonna speed through the moments that hit, fucking hit, and I can only thank Masaki Yuasa about it. Japan Sinks had some good moments, and I can only thank Masaki Yuasa about it. Moving on. Sung-Hoo Park. I mean, I've sucked off God of High School's dick enough, but Sung-Hoo Park, I feel like, is a name to look out for, because if he is able to bring what he did with God of High School to a better written shonen like Jujutsu Kaisen and put that into its massive, it's big fucking fights, he is going to be a name that people are going to take notice of. He's shown what he can do in God of High School. I feel like what's missing so far is that massive big fight in Jujutsu Kaisen to make people think, oh shit, who the fuck directed this scene? Who the fuck made this happen? I feel like he's not there yet. Maybe this year when if Jujutsu Kaisen has a much bigger moment. But he is almost there. He's almost there. But he's a name to look out for. Remember Sung-Hoo Park. Kaguya, I don't know the person who directed Kaguya. But I will say that from a direction perspective, Kaguya-sama was fucking fantastic. I can't really fault anything about Kaguya's comedy direction. It basically took what was good about season 1 and just gave us more of that. So this is kind of a difficult one, because on one hand you got Masaki Yuasa, right? And Masaki Yuasa is Masaki Yuasa. Give me more of that. Give me more of what you're good at, Masaki Yuasa. And then on the other hand, you got Kaguya. And I look at Kaguya and I think, Kaguya-sama, it was well directed. Give me more of that. Give me more of Kaguya-sama. So it's, to me, both of these is just the people that have proven themselves doing exactly the same as what they've done before. I'm going to have to go.
Yuasa wasn't alone on Japan Sinks. There was another director on this one.
Okay, I did not know that. I'm gonna go with my heart and go with Masaki Yuasa. I know that's like a really generic vote. That is a really generic vote. But I mean, everyone sucks off Masaki Yuasa for a reason, and Eizouken was so imbued with his love and passion that it would feel wrong not to give the vote to him. And it's generic. I think he's going to win that vote officially as well. I think he's going to win.
I haven't watched Eizouken yet, but Tatami Galaxy changed my life.
I mean, I don't think Eizouken is his best, but it is him just doing exactly what he is comfortable with. So for the viewer vote, let's get rid of Decadence. It doesn't really matter, but let's get rid of Decadence. I don't think anyone's gonna vote for these three anyway. I'm gonna be interested to see if enough people vote for Kaguya and Jujutsu Kaisen. That's gonna be very interesting to me. Damn, people really remember Tatami Galaxy? Yes, man. Tatami Galaxy. Tatami Galaxy is a classic in my eyes. Not many people know. Okay, best director. Let's go. Sorry, I completely forgot. Ooh, okay. People really love Kaguya. They really love Kaguya. Doesn't surprise me at all. But man, you guys. Okay, maybe Kaguya is going to win the popular vote. Wow. It's not even close. God damn, guys. Holy shit. Okay, let's break this down. So Eizouken came out second. That's not surprising as much as how much Kaguya won by. Because I thought if Kaguya was going to win, it was at least going to be close. Jujutsu Kaisen third, doesn't surprise me. The rest, who is this like 106 people and 44 people who voted for Tower of God and Great Pretender? That's what I want to know. Who are you people? What? Did you only watch one anime of the year and that was the anime that you watched? That's what I'm going to assume. That's what I'm going to assume, because I don't know any other reason why they would have gotten that vote. Wow. Okay, so I'm surprised how much Kaguya won by. God damn. Okay. I'm sure people hate me for not voting for Kaguya for more things. Okay, best English performance. I'm gonna be honest, we're just gonna skip through this.
Please welcome your nominees
I didn't
for
watch
the
many
following
dubs this
category.
year.
Best voice actor performance, English.
Yeah, you know, okay. Let me preface this by saying I only watched a few dubs this year, and one of them was Dorohedoro, and that's pretty much the only dub I remember. Oh no, wait, I know what I want to win. I know what I want to win dub of the year. It's Great Pretender. I'll just care. I'm just gonna pretend that I care about the rest. Oh yeah, this guy did really good. I mean, it sounds good. Beastars, yeah, I'm sure it had a good dub. It's really hit it out the park. Oh yes, ReZero, that had a good dub. Yes, Great Pretender. Yes, that's probably gonna get my vote.
It's magic. Sakura magic. No need for dismay. I still owe you a favor.
I didn't even know that Crispin Freeman was still doing dubs. I did not know that. Oh shit, Johnny Young Bosch was BAM?
How I felt in my heart.
Oh my god, I didn't even know Johnny Young Bosch was still doing dubs.
Crunchyroll.com/Anime Awards.
Okay, for anyone watching this, I'm not bashing dubs. I fucking love dubs. I watch dubs whenever I can. It's getting pretty hot. That wasn't me being sarcastic and bashing dubs. I literally watch dubs whenever I have the opportunity. Unfortunately, because watching anime is my job, I have to keep up with current anime, and the only times I really get to watch dubs is when they're released on Netflix. So most of the time I just don't have an opinion because I didn't end up watching the dubs. So because of that, with that in mind, I won't dwell on this. I really liked. The reason I liked Great Pretender's dub was because here's the thing. I had the opportunity to watch this subbed, and this was the only show I actually waited to watch dubbed. And the reason I think the dub... Okay, here's the optimal way to watch Great Pretender, right? When they're in English-speaking countries, you watch the dub. When they're in Japan, you watch the sub. Okay, it's the Great Pretender to me is the show that really takes advantage of the fact that you have multiple options of watching the show, right? Because because it's so international and it's set in so many different countries that there are sometimes, like, we talk about Laurent. He actually speaks Chinese, and they actually use the Chinese voice actor to voice act his roles when he was in China. So honestly, I'm going to give this is less a vote for VA performance and more a vote for like, I really appreciate what the dub team did with Great Pretender, because it was just an all-round good dub, and it really enhanced the show for me, I feel. Watch the French dub when they were in France. Well, like, what I liked about when they were in France, because from what I can see, all the French characters in France were dubbed with French voice actors, and sometimes when they were speaking French, they used a French voice actor to dub the character. But when a character wasn't fluent in French, they used the normal voice actor, and you could hear the fact that they weren't fluent in French. It is like, it's hard for me to describe, but it is like there's a lot of attention to detail, which is way better than something like Vinland Saga. Because I remember watching Vinland Saga, and you'd had like you'd had people speaking Danish speaking to people in English, and the people in English speaking to the people in French, and they were all speaking Japanese, and they had to pretend that they couldn't understand what each other were saying, despite the fact that they were speaking the same language but hearing different languages. It was a fucking clusterfuck. Great Pretender got rid of all that and actually made it feel like you were watching a live action film. I'm not going to do a vote for this. I honestly don't think you guys care enough about this. I'm going to be honest. I'm sorry to if there are any dub voice actors who are watching this, because my unfortunate problem is I don't watch enough dubs to have an opinion, and I'm not Sea Dog VA either. That is my biggest problems with dubs right now. Best VA performance. Okay. Do we actually want to do the poll? If you guys do the poll, I will actually do the poll. Speak now. Okay, you guys, I see. There's a lot of people speaking right now. Fuck. You know what? Fuck it. We'll do it. I feel bad. Enough people have said yes. Okay, Garrett. Remove. I don't even know who to remove. Who do I remove? I'm sorry. I'm gonna go. Remove Johnny Young Bosch, because that was by complete random. I removed it randomly. Because I don't know who to remove, okay? So I had to pick randomly. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, okay? You guys wanted a poll. I'm giving you a poll.
Sub-elitism is exhausting, not saying you are.
Sub-elitism is exhausting. We live in a world, while you guys vote, I'm going to offset everything, I'm going to fucking defend dubs, okay? Because living here in Japan, I use every opportunity I can to watch dubs, because I don't get many opportunities, because most of the time I have to listen to subs and I have to listen to the Japanese language. So to me, it's like the opposite now. To me, has the poll started yet? Okay, the poll hasn't started yet, but yeah. To me, I don't know why sub-elitism exists anymore. Because we live in a world where if you really want to, you can choose whatever language. You can choose whatever language you choose to experience the anime in. Like, the reason I talked about Great Pretender is because you literally have the freedom to choose between languages depending on the context of the show. Like, when a dub is available, I don't always watch dub. Sometimes I literally switch between sub and dub, because for most of the shows, they're as good as each other. For most of them. I'm not saying for everyone. Yes, Sydney? Ooh, you look good.
Thank you. Looking
good.
ready for the recording. Hey,
Ooh.
guys.
Well, as a voice actor, what would you say is the best dub performance of last year?
What were the options again?
Zeno Robinson, Crispin Freeman, Aaron Phillips, Johnny Young Bosch, Jonah Scott.
I chose
Who'd you choose?
Crispin Freeman.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't watch the Fako dub, but Crispin Freeman's.
I looked up the performances. And obviously
Agretsuko dub
all
is
of them
literally
were
fire.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I watched the Agretsuko dub as well, and I love the Agretsuko
Yeah,
dub.
I love the aggressive. I'll leave you to it.
So Great Pretender, you got your poll. Great Pretender won. I don't have more to say about that. I'm not gonna put input into something that I don't know too much about. So let's move on to the next one. Okay. So for the next one, hold on, I can't see chat anymore. For the next one, okay, guys, for the next one, I know I've been it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard because I know there's gonna be 2 nominations I'm going to really struggle on, because I think Beastars, if Beastars wasn't this year, because I put Beastars as the best VA performances of last year. But I think in terms of voice acting, Kaguya from Kaguya-sama fucking knocked it out of the park, man. And it's gonna be hard choosing between the 2.
Please welcome your nominees for the following category.
And obviously, I think Subaru's gonna get
Best
nominated
Voice
as well.
Actor Performance, Japanese.
Gojo? Really? He was just like, was it really that amazing? Like, Gojo is just Kakashi pre-COVID. Like, what's I don't know. Nothing about Gojo's performance really shone out to me. That was predictable. I mean, Subaru's voice actor always knocks it out of the park. Kanamori? I mean, I guess. I did not watch this, as I said, so I don't have an opinion. I can see this. Way of listening to me. She did a fucking fantastic job. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Hold the phone.
Start
Hold.
voting now
Hold.
at crunchyroll.com/anime awards.
What? 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 How? How are they not even nominated? What the fuck?
Where the frick is my boy Legacy?
What the fuck, guys? Oh my god. Oh. Oh. I'm still reeling. Oh. Oh, I'm about to light up a cigarette, man. This is a real bruh moment. This is a bruh moment. This is a bruh moment. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. How? To me, okay. Kaguya did an amazing fucking job. And considering how much representation she's like that show has gotten before, it amazes me that she didn't get nominated.
Minare's VA had no prior experience before Wave and she killed it.
No, I'm glad
Very
she's
she
here.
is here.
I have no problem with her being here because she fucking killed it. Because if you haven't seen Wave, listen to me. It's literally a show about a radio
After
host.
this, I really want to know who was on the anime selection committee for these
But
awards.
my god, Beastars, both Legacy and Lewis, fucking, they knocked it out of the park. They were the best VA performances of last year. And I know Beastars is being counted this year. Like, Beastars as a whole, as a general whole, had the best voice acting performances of the entire cast. Like, if you count the entire cast, they had far and beyond the best voice acting performances.
Gojo is like that generic shonen mentor voice. It's baffling why he's there and all over Kaguya.
Why is Gojo here? I'm sorry, Gojo, but you're a cool character. But my god, you haven't done anything to let your voice acting shine. Oh, I was thinking, who are they gonna pick off Beastars? Legacy or Lewis? Like, oh, that was what I was thinking in my head. Oh god. Oh god. I'm rage voting, man. This is the rage vote. I've never voted in such disgust before. I have never voted in such disgust. I am putting people are surprised. People are surprised, but I'm like I know for a fact that nobody watched Wave Listen to Me. I know for a fact that people are just raging because nobody fucking watched Wave Listen to Me. She like Subaru, yeah, I put her above Subaru. To me, her voice acting performance stood out more than Subaru's did, okay? And the reason is she's a radio host and her entire character is to be engaging as a radio host. So the premise of the show is that she's someone who I think she was like a bar host or something, or a restaurant waiter, and she has such an engaging voice that someone scouts her to be a radio talk show host. That's the thing. Nobody watched it, so nobody can judge. But her voice, we're talking about voice acting performance here, and the point of her character, because there's a difference, right? Because you can write in a manga that people are meant to find this voice engaging. Like you ever see a story, or you ever see like a manga or a book where the character is written to have an amazing singing voice?
Listen to Me is literally in my top 10 shows of the year. What are you talking about? Everyone should watch it.
Like you ever see a manga, read a manga, or read a book where there's this character who has like an amazing singing voice, for example, and then it gets animated into live action or an anime, and you hear their singing voice, and you're just like, no, that's not how they portrayed it. That's not how they described it in the manga, you know? Like people, that sometimes you see scenes of people fucking losing their minds over the singing, and then you hear it and you're just like, I mean, it's all right. I wouldn't give up my children like some of these characters are doing, reacting to the singing voice. But when you listen to her performance in Wave Listen to Me, you fucking know. You fucking hear that how, like, her character's built up in the manga and in the story. Her voice acting performance is as good as how the story has built it up. Her voice is so engaging and so, like, multi-layered. It deserves, out of this category, the best voice acting performance of the year. Subaru, I know people are going to vote for Subaru because it's ReZero. That's not taking anything away from his performance. I'm still salty because none of my votes that I wanted to vote for are actually here. So I am done, guys. I am salty. For the vote, who do we want to who do we get rid of? Maybe Gojo. Let's just get rid of. Do we want to get rid of Gojo? No, actually, don't get rid of Gojo. Get rid of Daisuke. Get rid of Daisuke. I want to see how many people vote for Gojo just because they think his voice is hot. All right, let's see how many Gojo simps there are. All right, best Japanese VA. All right. Oh, that is not surprising. ReZero. Okay, and now I know for a fact that people are just taking my word and Wave Listen to Me rather than voting out their hearts. Because I know for a fact not that many people watch Wave Listen to Me. Seriously? Gojo is beating out everyone else though? What? What? Guys, come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Gojo does not deserve 12%. Gojo does not deserve 272 votes. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Guys. Who are the 303 people out there? Show yourself. Show yourself right now. Please, defend yourself. What about Gojo's voice acting performance did you think was far and beyond the best? What about it? Tell me. Just I want to know. I ain't mad. I just want to know. Was it the part where he acted cool, or was it the part where he acted cool? No. It was that part, right, where he just acted cool. That's it, right? He just Gojo sounds cool. Apart from that, no surprise here. I'm not surprised. I think ReZero is going to win this category. Moving on. Best ending sequence. Okay, this one's hard. There's should I really name what I think is going to win? I'm scared now. I'm scared. Have I know. I know this. I'm afraid I've just jinxed it because last time I thought I said my votes before and they didn't show up, so I'm just gonna keep quiet.
Welcome your nominees for the following category: Best Ending Sequence.
B&A, that had a good ending sequence. Didn't stand out enough though for me to really think it was good. Honestly, Dorohedoro also had a banger of an ending. You what, mate? Okay, I should probably no. Okay, I skip this. I don't want to get DMCA'd. I don't think Twitch cares about anime EDs, right? Anime songs. Yes, okay. There we go. I do not even remember this
Start
ending.
voting now at crunchyroll.com/anime.
If the ending was so good, why didn't you show the animation of it? What? Okay. So that's off my list. Okay, this is actually really hard. This is really hard because you have so many good contenders. Let's talk about the ones I actually care about. Millionaire Detective, don't care about that. Inspector, don't care about that. B&A, it was good, but it wasn't good enough. Dorohedoro, fucking loved the ending. And
You need
the only
to raid
reason...
Studio Trigger when this is over. They need the raid.
Oh, Studio Trigger is streaming? Alright. But, Dorohedoro, I fucking love the ending because it's... Dorohedoro, like I said, is one of the most unique animes you can find all year. And their ending is just... It's just the villain going through a fake Doom level. It's a trip. I love the ending of Dorohedoro. It's not good enough though, because the top two are just that good. Let's just talk about Great Pretender first. Great Pretender has The Great Pretender by Freddie Mercury. Let's sit here and just appreciate the fact that Freddie Mercury has an anime ED. Freddie Mercury is officially in an anime ED. Okay? It would take a lot for me to not put this fucking legend as best ending. It would take a fucking lot. But Jujutsu Kaisen, that ending slaps so hard. It is such a banger, and it's not just the ending. It is the ending animation as well. And because here's the thing, if it was just song alone, then easy. Freddie Mercury. Legend Freddie Mercury sweeps this. But like the problem is that the actual animation of Great Pretender is just a fucking cat. I think it's just a cat. That's all I remember. But the animation is just very typical anime ending sequence. It's just a very typical anime ending sequence. Jujutsu Kaisen had like such a... I don't know how to describe its aesthetic, but I love it. It basically looks like a TikTok dance done right. You know? It is... I fucking love the aesthetic. It stood out to me immediately. It took a lot. It hurts me. It really, really, really hurts me that I have to do this. I've got to go Jujutsu Kaisen. I think Jujutsu Kaisen's going to win this as well. I think Jujutsu Kaisen's going to get the popular vote in the Anime Awards. For the vote, can we get rid of Millionaire Detective? And let's see what you guys think. All right, best ED, votes now. You got a minute, guys. You got a minute. Ooh, Jujutsu. Thank you, Garrett, for literally putting it Freddie Mercury versus Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay. Okay, let's start the countdown now. Okay, it looks like Jujutsu Kaisen is far and beyond ahead. I mean, unsurprisingly, Freddie Mercury is solo carrying basically the only competition against Jujutsu Kaisen. Can we get it to 69%? Are we going to get 69%? No. More votes are going to Freddie Mercury now. And it's as expected, everything else is basically exactly equal. Okay, looks like... I'm sorry, Freddy. I'm so sorry. It hurts me, Freddy. It fucking hurts me that you had your time in the sun with anime, which I never would have thought would have happened.
It's actually Freddie Mercury's cat.
Is it actually? Oh. Oh no, that makes me hurt even more. How long am I going to be streaming for? I've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 categories.
Okay,
so
we gotta leave in a half hour.
Half hour?
Well, yeah, because our train's at like 3:21.
Okay, well, I'll just speed through the rest. Well, I've only got 5 categories left then. Alright.
It wasn't just cats, it was Freddie Mercury's cats.
Alright, we gotta speed run this then, I guess. Best opening sequence, let's go.
Please welcome your nominees for the following
Okay, I'm actually
category.
gonna mute this. Just in case for DMCA. I mean, was it that good? Was it that good? Was the Haikyuu one that good? This is the one I remember. This is the one my vote's going towards. Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken, fucking banger. Great Pretender also had a good opening, had a very unique opening, but easy breezy. Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I completely forgot Beastars was a thing. Daddy Daddy Do, love the song, but it's not as good as the other openings.
Come on.
Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen. I mean, okay, I'll leave my thoughts to the end. Okay. So, quick thoughts. It's between Easy Breezy and Wild Side, because Eve, I fucking love Eve, who did Jujutsu Kaisen's opening. Fucking banger, love Eve. Jujutsu Kaisen's opening was such a stereotypical shonen anime opening. Okay, that was my problem with it. Great Pretender was good, but wasn't good enough. Haikyuu Phoenix, I can't remember it over any other Haikyuu opening. Kaguya-sama, I mean, Daddy Daddy Do, Daddy Daddy Do, love Daddy Daddy Do, fucking banger. That's probably the best part of the opening. The song outshines. The song is more unique than the actual OP itself, I think.
Rent a Girlfriend op got snubbed. TikTok dances FTW.
Yeah, I actually did. I really liked Rent a Girlfriend's OP. Beastars. I fucking love Beastars and I fucking love Easy Breezy. And both had super, super unique openings. Both had really, really catchy opening songs. Garrett, while I'm deciding this, please remove Haikyuu from the nominations for the Twitch votes. Oh. I'm gonna go with Beastars. Because here's the only reason. It was a stop motion opening. They did a stop motion opening, and when I first saw it, I was...
Contradiction for Go is such a banger. I feel like it could have taken one of the lower spots here at least.
Yeah, the Contradiction from God of High School was definitely a banger. So best OP now, vote now, because I want to spend more time on the more important categories.
Speed run, okay. Speed run.
All right. Well, oh my god. Seriously? Eizouken second to last? Seriously? Easy breezy, guys. Come on. Are you serious? It can't be second to last. No fucking way. Actually, no way. Jujutsu. Oh my god. Okay. The fanboys are coming out now. You fanboys are coming out now. Okay, Kaguya and Jujutsu Kaisen had good openings. Not denying that. But above Eizouken, come on, guys, come on. Keep your biases at home. Really? Oh, I had faith in you. Okay, best girl, Chizuru, and anyone else can fucking leave right now.
Best girl.
I like Eve as well, okay? But Eve... Freddie Mercury couldn't carry... Freddie Mercury couldn't carry Best ED. Eve should not be able to carry one fucking opening. Thank you, Chizuru. Easy. I don't know how anyone else can argue with this. Chizuru, best girl. We can skip the competition, guys. We can skip the competition. No, Kaguya. Really? Kaguya's not even the best girl of her own show. There, I said it. Abigail Jones wasn't even the best girl of her own show.
Was the best.
Start voting now at crunchyroll.com/anime awards.
Okay. Garrett, remove Abigail. She's I don't know what she's doing there. She wasn't even the best girl of her own show. The other one was...
It is absolutely sending Emmy that Ali is winning Best Ed for Jujutsu Kaisen and Best Op for B stars, though I'm not complaining.
Okay. I mean, my vote goes for Chizuru. There's not even any competition here. In terms of the other girls, I mean, can you really compete with Chizuru? Let's be honest. She is by far my best girl of 2020. There's not even any close competition. I am going to be salty. You know what? I think Kaguya's gonna win this because it's fucking Kaguya summer, and you fanboys of Kaguya have shown your cards and will vote for anything with Kaguya in it. But come on guys, come on. We're about to find out now. Best Go poll has started. Make me proud, boys. Make me proud. Make me proud. Please, 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 please. I'm happy. Come on.
Wait. Where are the Snafu girls?
Man, Snafu really got snuffed this year, didn't it? Snafu got so snuffed this year. No, you stay where you are, Kaguya. You stay where you are. You stay where you are. You stay where you are. Come on. Come on. I believe. Yes. Yes. My faith in you has been reinvigorated, guys. Thank you so much. Hold on. I want to find out exactly how much time I have left. So, give me a second. When do we have to leave? 3:10. 3:10. That's the train.
No, the train's at 3:21.
3:21. Okay, we have to leave at 3:10. Okay. Can you get my clothes ready that I need and everything I need? Okay, so we got more time than I thought. We have half an hour, 35 minutes. So Chizuru was far and beyond my favorite girl of 2020. She, like, reading up to the manga, I'm not completely caught up, but she might be a contender of my favorite girl of all time. She has the potential. She's not there yet. Depends how the story develops, okay? If you saw my tweet the other day, you will know that the most favorited girl on my anime list, the most favorited new girl on my anime list, out of everyone, is Mami. I had a fucking aneurysm reading that and seeing that. I don't know if I'm the crazy one here or if people are just fucking trolling. But Mami, according to Mao, is the best girl of 2020 because she beats out every girl who didn't come out every girl who came out from a non-sequel troll. No. She was the best girl out of everyone who came out of a non-sequel show. And you ever look at something, you ever look at something and just think, you know what? Maybe Thanos was right. That was the exact moment that I realized, You know what? Maybe Thanos was right. Maybe half the population does deserve to disappear after this. I don't believe in... I've lost my faith in you. I've lost my faith in humanity. Thanos would have simped over Mami too. Anyway, moving on. Best boy. Okay, I can't remember many of the boys of this year.
Please welcome your nominees for the following category.
It's gotta be Legacy,
Best
right?
boy.
Oh shit! Oh shit! The chat is back, boys. The chat is back.
Imagine
Oh,
like your mom
God.
Chan, at that point, you should take a hard look in the mirror and jump off the nearest bridge.
Oh, God. Gojo's back at it again. The fucking fangirls of Gojo is just, they're gonna kill me, man. They're gonna kill me. Kun, alright, I'll give him that. Kun deserves to be up here. Legacy. Alright. I know what I'm voting for. I know what I'm
Start
voting
voting
for.
now at Crunchyroll.com.
Okay. So here's what I think. Okay, Kaiman, great. Love Kaiman as a character. Best boy, I would not go that far. I mean, I loved all the characters in Dorohedoro. They wouldn't exactly be what I call
Anos
best
is
boy.
best fight, but I am rebelling after your comedy vote.
Look, I loved all the characters from Dorohedoro, but none of them I would call best boys and girl material, except for maybe Noi. Noi, fucking best girl material. That's why she got nominated previously. Gojo, well, I know you fanboys and fangirls are gonna simp over Gojo. I mean, that's basically why you're here, right? Gojo, if Gojo's here because people are simping for him. That's out of everyone on this list, you know, we can have our opinions on who was best boy and girl. Gojo is just here because he's simp material, okay? That's the reason he's here. Kunaguero,
Chica is
best
the vanilla ice cream of best girl.
Kunaguero he was okay. Wouldn't be my vote for best boy. Legacy. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, I don't. Hinata got a vote. I don't care. It's between Legacy and Anos, and my mind says I fucking love Legacy. He's so adorable. He's so fucking adorable, right? And I love his character development. He is proper best boy material. And
Gojo is here because of his ice.
And in any other category, easy win for Legacy. Easy fucking win. But this is the true battle, okay? Because I've talked about Anos before. I've talked about Chads before. Anos is the Chad, okay? What is Legacy? Legacy is a virgin. He is a literal virgin. That is the point. So, this is a battle.
Where is Crim from Interspecies reviewers?
This is the battle between the virgin and the Chad. It is a literal battle between a virgin and a Chad and the Gojo simps. Okay? That is the real battle. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. The Chad wins every time. Anos has to get my vote. I'm sorry. Legacy, I love you. I love you as a character.
So is most of your audience.
But in the battle between the Virgin and the Chad, Anos wins. If I didn't vote for him, he would have found a way for me to make him vote for him. Who do I think is going to win this? Unfortunately, I think Gojo is going to win this. Garrett, can you remove Kaiman? It hurts me because all these are good. All these are good nominations, but I have to pick one to
Zoru as
remove.
your best girl. You cannot call anyone basic.
I'll fucking do it, man. I'll fucking do it. Okay, best boy. Vote now. Vote now. Yes! Yes! Chad Army, rise up! Chad Army, rise up! Oh, this is closer. This is pretty close. This is pretty close, though. It is the battle between the Virgin and the Chad guy. It is the literal battle between the Virgins and the Chad right now. Oh, I forgot the theme tune. Come on, guys. I believe. I believe in the Chad Army. Oh, the Chad's pulling ahead. He's pulling ahead.
From Tony Kawa, the goodest of boys.
Oh, I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you, chat. I believe. You know what's unfortunate about all this, though? I do still think Gojo is gonna win the award. Like, I don't have enough influence to stop the Gojo Sims from voting for him. All right, best antagonist. All right, let's have a look at best antagonist.
Please welcome your nominees for the following category. Best antagonist.
Yes, N is my favorite antagonist from last year. I fucking love N. Get out of here, come on. Okay, whatever. I mean, I really like Schooner. I just don't think he's had his proper time to shine yet. I'm going to omit this because I have not seen enough of Fruits Basket yet. Guys, wait, you doing my girl dirty like this? You really do my girl dirty like this? I mean, okay, I'll talk about Rachel in a bit.
Start voting now at crunchyroll.com/anime awards.
Guys, you really do my girl dirty like this. I just noticed, actually, how was Echidna not a nomination for Best Girl? I literally just remembered. How was she not a nomination for Best Girl? Oh, God. But Best Antagonist. For me, it's N. N was like the most... I really loved N's character. I think he was my favorite character in Dorohedoro. He has like this really unique ability to turn everything into mushrooms. That's just his ability. He like Anos just radiates Chad energy. To me, he was such an interesting character to watch. Schooner, I feel like he could be best antagonist, but he hasn't.
Remove overhaul. Thanks, chat.
But he hasn't really had a proper time to shine yet. He hasn't really had a proper time to shine. Like I said, most of my problem with Jujutsu Kaisen is that it feels like it hasn't reached the big moments yet. Whereas N fucking escaped from hell. Rachel, I feel would be a better antagonist if this was season 2. Rachel was a character that was hated, but she literally, like, she's only an antagonist here because she literally did one fucking thing. And it was just one fucking thing. I don't want to say what it is and spoil people who have not seen the anime or read the webtoons, but she literally just did one thing. Akito, I don't know enough about. Echidna, I mean, she did some questionable things, I ain't gonna lie, but I'm a fucking Echidna simp. Was she really an antagonist?
Echidna was an antagonist.
Was she really an antagonist? I don't think she even counts as an antagonist. And Overhaul. Overhaul was just...
Where the hell is mommy?
Like, Overhaul came after All For One. Like you came after All For One as the antagonist, and it just felt it just felt like that follow-up villain. Okay, it just felt like that follow-up villain. He I don't know. I wasn't impressed with My Hero Academia season 4 as a whole. So my vote goes for N. Who I think is going to win this is Rachel. Garrett, can you remove Echidna? I don't know why she's there. Garrett, remove Echidna. I don't want to. I don't.
Question for you, Garrett. How is Echidna an antagonist and not Mommy?
That's what I'm saying. How is Mommy not up here? How is Mommy not fucking up here? No, this is my stream. I get to choose who I remove, and I'm removing Echidna. She should be... Remove Echidna and put her in the best girl. Okay, best antagonist. Oh, okay. This is... okay. Not surprisingly, Rachel is pulling pretty far ahead. I'm fucking glad that a lot of people are voting for N. People are like, who the fuck is Rachel? You know what? You guys are doing me proud though. The fact that Overhaul is last is all I really care about. That's all I really care about. Like, I'm glad that... Because people... Alright. Looks like Rachel's won this. Not surprising. I mean, I predicted that Rachel would win this. But, I'm fucking glad that Overhaul is last. Because I remember going into My Hero Season 4, the manga readers hyped up the Overhaul arc so fucking much. And I thought, they were like, bruh, you thought United States of Smash was hype? Bruh, just wait for the Overhaul arc. Just wait for the Overhaul arc.
At least be nominated.
I don't think they're counting anime movies. That's why he wasn't nominated. Otherwise, I probably would have voted for him. But yeah, everyone's just like, yeah, bro. Just wait for the Overhaul arc. And I thought, shit, man, this Overhaul character must be fucking great. Must be amazing. And then the entirety of the arc was just very underwhelming. And I'm just like, I don't see it. I don't see it. So I am glad that Overhaul is last. I'm surprised at how many people voted for N.
Ogata from Golden Kamuy is the only who can compete with N. Such a great character.
I hope that you guys watched Dodo Hedodo and that's the reason you voted for N. Because he deserves the vote.
Please welcome your nominees for the following category. Best
Oh boy,
protagonist.
are we doing this again? Nah. Was she even the real protagonist of Decadence? I mean, you know what you're getting with Hinata, you know. Yuji! No, what? How does Azuken even have a protagonist? Katarina, I understand. I understand why Katarina would get nominated. Yes! Yes, baby!
Start voting now at crunchyroll.com/anime awards. Okay. So let's discuss this for a second. Let's just discuss this for a second. Okay, it's been discussed. Garrett, can you remove Natsumi from the vote? And that's pretty much it, right? Let's just go straight for the vote. I don't think we have anything more to discuss. All right, best protagonist. Let's go. Yes! Yes! This one's the biggest win yet! It's the biggest win yet! The Chad, man, he just keeps winning. The W's keep coming. Anos doesn't know, like, Anos has 25 letters in his alphabet. Cause he skips over L. L does not exist in his alphabet. What I am surprised at is the only protagonist I think that really stood out to me. If we're talking seriously for a second, if we're talking seriously for a second, why is Subaru not here?
Echidna, but not the one antagonist you never saw in Fruits Basket. Do over, you coward.
No, we have made our choice. Why is Subaru not here? He was actually
I
like
voted for Anos because Subaru isn't an option.
That's legit, right? He's the only protagonist that really actually stood out to me as a protagonist, apart from just the chat that is Anos. I have a feeling that Crunchyroll, whoever the judges are, they're going to put Hinata or Yuji as the winner. And you know what? When it happens, I'm going to call them cowards. Remember this moment. On stream, I'm going to look at the camera and I'm going to say cowards. This is it, boys. The anime of the year. I've only got 15 minutes left, so I'll try to do this in 10 minutes because I have some things to say.
Please welcome your nominees for the following category.
Anime of the year. Let's go. No. It's too early.
L doesn't exist but in his name.
I understand. I mean, you know what my anime of the year is? It's ReZero. That's no spoilers for me. Ooh! Actually, I forgot B-Stars counted. What? What? That's the most random nomination of all year.
/Anime Awards.
What? How did a party Runman get nominated? It literally did not show up in any other category, but it shows up in Anime of the Year? What the fuck is up with that? What are the logic of these judges? Like, how'd you vote for, how'd you put a parody Runman as nothing for anything else and then put it as Anime of the Year? What? How? And how is ReZero not there? And how is Origaru not there? Okay, here's the thing, okay. I put ReZero as my Anime of the Year, and I only say that was because I haven't watched Origaru Season 3 yet. And the reason for that is because, like, it's been a while since I watched Season 1, so I would have to watch the entirety of the series from Season 1 to 3. But I had like a gut feeling. I had a gut feeling that if I had time to watch it before I made the video, that would have been my Anime of the Year. That was my gut feeling. The only reason it wasn't was because I didn't have time to rewatch all of it. And I've rewatched like 10 plus shows in December to try and make that video. That was the only reason I had to snuff it out. I'm surprised that ReZero is not up here. Great Pretender. I mean, I don't want to talk about these too much because my opinion of all these shows. If you want my opinion of all these shows, go watch my Best of Anime 2020 video.
Deserves to win the Anime of the Year category. What are you talking about?
Jeff, is that you? Jeff, is that really you? Jeff, I know you're a judge in this. I know you're. Was this your vote, Jeff? Was this your vote? I don't know if that's really Jeff. Jeff, stop rigging the awards. I don't need your shit taste plastered right in front of me, Jeff. I'm kidding. I love you, but really? But I mean, here's what I don't want to win. Okay, here is what I don't want to win. I really don't want Jujutsu Kaisen to win, and I think it's going to get a lot of votes. And people are going to be like, "Oh, it's a really good show. It is a really good show."
Anime get nominated or not? For whatever goddamn reason.
Okay, I have literally got to turn off. I've literally got to turn off this for a second because I've only got like 10 minutes left, and I really need to get through this, and I want to get to my thoughts. So okay, Garrett, prepare the popularity poll. Don't listen to Jeff. Get rid of Apare Ranman. So prepare that while I'm talking. So the reason I don't want Jujutsu Kaisen to win is that it is too early. It's too early. You know, it's that anime meme where the protagonist shows up and he hasn't had his training arc yet, and he goes up against like the final boss already. Okay, I know for a fact that Jujutsu Kaisen has the potential to be fucking amazing. Okay, I know it showed that potential. This year, it's too early. It's way too early. Because what I feel watching Jujutsu Kaisen, watching the first 12 episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen, like I know it's good and I know it's popular because it's shonen, but if that gets Anime of the Year, it's like fucking putting the Hollow arc in Bleach as Anime of the Year. It's like putting, you know, the East Blue Saga in One Piece as Anime of the Year. Like, nobody fucking remembers the Hollow arc in Bleach because everyone remembers the Soul Society arc. You know? Catch my drift? That's what I feel watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I feel like it's great. Oh fuck, we've already done the vote. Oh shit. Shit, I told you to prepare it, but okay. B-Stars was going to be my vote. So I know you guys voted for this without any bias. I am proud of you. B-Stars deserves Anime of the Year. It is my Anime of the Year. It's out of this choice. It was my Anime of the Year. Eizouken last surprises me. Actually, no, it doesn't. It doesn't, because not enough people watched Eizouken. Dodo Head Dodo. I mean, I wish it got more votes. But understandable. Not enough people watch Dodo Head Dodo. Great Pretender and Jujutsu Kaisen. 272 of you. You are blowing your load way too early. There were better shows this year than Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm sorry. There were. You guys just had a premature ejaculated vote. Next year, maybe. Actually, this year's going to be hard because it has to compete with Attack on Titan season 4. But yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen is just that meme. It's just that meme when the villain goes, "You are 500 years too early." But it has the potential, and that's why, like, I really, really don't want Jujutsu Kaisen to win this year, because that kind of, like, to me, that kind of demerits its competition, because I do feel like Jujutsu Kaisen has the potential, but it's too early. Anyway, that was my Crunchyroll. That was it. We went through everything. That was my Crunchyroll nominations for the Anime Awards. I actually didn't think... Oh, I still haven't rated Best Fantasy. Let's confirm that. So we have voted for everything right now. So, my overall opinions...
Mother's Basement, aka Jeff, must have downed a pint of cocaine when doing these animations.
So my final thoughts of the year
of the year of anime is that this is a pretty weak year in anime especially compared to 2019 and 2018. I feel this is represented in the anime of the year categories. Everything feels like it was either too early, like Jujutsu Kaisen. I also feel Dorohedoro was too early. I really enjoyed it, but 13 episodes or 12 episodes was not enough. Beastars, I feel like this is a cheat vote because I put it in last year's category. Everything to me about this year, this year felt like a filler year. It felt like a filler year, and most of the good shows this year were setups. They just felt like just pure setups rather than a standalone good show. I feel like the only standalone complete package good show was Eizouken, but Eizouken just didn't have that amazing moment in me to really put it above and beyond. I remember talking to Connor, and he had the perfect analogy where he said that he watched a bit of Eizouken, and he said that watching it felt like it was watching an Oscar movie, where you can tell when watching an Oscar movie that it's critically acclaimed. You can tell why the judges voted for it and it's highly rated and all that stuff. But are you actually personally invested in this? Does it actually affect you personally? That was it. You know, if you put it as like a personal favorite, it's not up there. You can just tell that it's just that it's a well-made show. And for me with Eizouken, I watched the entirety, and the first 2 episodes really sold me on the show. And then the rest of the series didn't do anything above and beyond and new that the first 2 episodes didn't do. I felt like I could have watched the first 2 episodes and got exactly everything that Masaki Yuasa wanted to convey in this story and in this show. And that was my biggest problem with Eizouken. Origaru got fucking snubbed this year. Or maybe he got fucking snuffued. Yeah, that was a shit joke. But that was the real... I feel like that's the show that did not get any representation this year. And yeah, that's my entire thoughts of the anime of the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. I will very likely be streaming my reactions to the Anime Awards live. So when this comes out on February the 19th, I believe, follow my Twitter or whatever. I'm definitely going to be doing something with the Anime Awards. So if you want to watch my Salt live, keep an eye out. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I thought this stream was going to go on for an hour. It's been 3 hours and 14 minutes. And shout out to my wide internet for actually keeping up with everything today. I've got to leave now. I've literally got a train to catch in 10 minutes. So I'm just going to keep it short, keep it brief. I've got to go. Bye-bye.